Ray J with Black Steel TV.
Of course, it's not a problem, and that's the problem, all right? I gotta stay focused, man. I'm on the grind. A great philosopher once said, no more parties in LA. Fool, crazy.
On today's show, our special guest is the one and only Ray J.
It was about 8 years ago. Don't act like you don't.
Hello and welcome to Black Steel TV with me, Eddie Dua. And today we've got none other than the main man himself, Mr. Right on Time.
Blessings.
Ray J.
Right on
How
time,
you doing?
man. How you doing, my brother?
Nice to meet you, my brother.
Sorry
you okay?
about the Vaseline.
No, it's good, man. I need it. I know. You got to get right.
Trying to
you got to
stay
get right.
fresh and
fresh to death.
Moist.
You have to.
You know?
I mean, because when you've been traveling a long time, you kind of lose that moisture out your skin, isn't it?
Fam, I'm just trying to just stay hydrated.
Yeah, I heard that.
You get that?
I heard that. Ray, listen, absolutely pleasure having you here.
Thank you, man. I'm happy to be here. I love London.
How you liking it? How you liking my hometown, my city?
I love it, fam. It's always been good to me.
Yeah.
And we just been having a lot of fun. We're happy to promote the new song Right on Time. It's perfect time. It's right on time.
But before we get into that,
yes,
I want to get into this. Congratulations to you and Princess on the birth of your daughter.
Appreciate that, brother.
Yeah? Melody.
She's out here too.
Oh, she here?
I fly with the baby and Princess everywhere.
Wow.
I can't even
Where
sleep.
are they? Where's the gang?
They upstairs.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just the weather's a little weird. You know,
Yeah,
the baby
yeah.
only 5 months, so I keep them in the room. I mean, they go out, but they just got to be close.
So Ray, tell me, now you're a father, what's life like for you?
It's beautiful, man. And again, the baby, it just takes everything to the next level.
Yeah.
The respect for women, the respect for my wife, the respect for positive substance behind your brand and what you say and what you do and how you make people feel.
Yeah.
It all comes to a different, just comes to a whole different way to think about it and a way to approach it.
So in terms of that, Ray, obviously you've been a young man, been in Hollywood and been in that industry for a very, very long time as a kid, right?
Yeah.
You know, now that you're a father, looking at your beautiful daughter, do you see life differently? And like you said, you got your go-to person now, so tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it was just my wife is a real soldier. 28 hours in labor, and the baby comes out, and you just have all of these different emotions, and you crying, and you trying to figure out how can you be the best dad and the best husband you can be. And so all of these things just started to take place in my mind and in my emotions, and I feel like I'm excited to go to the next phase and really do what I'm supposed to do as a man and take care of all of my responsibilities for my family.
So is that kind of now helped you moving forward? Because obviously we know about your business acumen and what you're doing. I'm going to get into that later. But has that just spurred you on to be more successful for your daughter and for your family?
Yeah, I think God starts to work in different ways once you have a family and you tie in and lock in and really know how to be faithful. You gotta know how to compromise, listen. It's all these different things that sometimes us men don't do. And so when you get that kind of just reality check, you gotta then do it because it's in your face. And now if you don't do it, karma is gonna get you, and it's gonna get you real good. Yeah. But it shouldn't be about the karma. It should be about the heart that you give, and it be just a natural love and natural way to change and do right. And so I'm following that path, and we got a long way to go. But I'm just blessed to be here.
But you talk about the change. Obviously, now you got a baby.
Yeah.
And so the cars must have changed as well, right?
Yeah.
So that compromise you talk about now, the Lambos are sat parked, and they're left dormant.
And they still there.
And they're still there?
But they not, even the fancy cars and stuff, if I could sell all my cars, I will. It just take a minute.
Yeah.
But I ride my scooty bike every day. I'm a part of the Green Initiative. Yeah. So, the flossing and all that, I still whip, I still live, because that's just, we like to enjoy life. Yeah. Live your best life while you're here.
Of course.
But just what I do every day and how I approach my schedule and how I approach my family is just different. They're first, they're second, they're third, fourth, and then it goes and beyond, and then you get to the business.
I heard that.
And so that, that's the difference.
Excellent. Right. I just want to get into the music now.
Yeah.
Right on Time, Ray J. What a banger.
Man, it's emotional.
How did that all come about? Tell us about it. You got yourself, Flo-Rida.
Yup.
You know, was it Designer Doubt?
Brandy.
Brandy
In the background.
Yeah. I saw that. The video looked amazing.
Thank you.
Thank
you. Shout
You're
out
on
to
Jets.
KB. Yeah, we be on them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that. How did that all come about?
Well, we kind of shot it in a real life world. We didn't really make it, we didn't really have a set for it. We just kind of really just did what we did on our day-to-day life. And I had my red cameras and I had director Kid B just stay with me for a little while, for a couple months. And then we just rolled around. We went from Miami, Vegas, LA. We flew up to Miami to do the shots with Flo-Rida on the yacht, and then we came back. We did the Designer Doubt shots with Hainsey in LA in the helicopter. So we was just
Hainsey's my brother, you know.
Yeah, no doubt,
Top guy,
no doubt. Real talented, fam. And so it was just more so the day in the life.
Sure.
But there was a month in the life, and we just pieced it all together.
A day in life looks, or a month in the life looks serious.
Yeah, man.
It looks very serious
business, man. And we have fun. The song's an emotional record. Yeah. My baby came right on time.
There you go.
My wife was here right on time. The song was invented right on time. I'm in London, I'm right on time.
Yeah.
Everything falls into play, and so the song it means it all, but it means so much more to somebody else.
Of course.
You get what I'm saying? So it's just right in everybody's face. You take the right on time and make it your own.
Yeah.
Reason why it means whatever it means. So, you know, I love the record. It's a happy record, but for me, it's emotional sometimes.
Of course.
I don't know why the record.
It means a lot to you. Like maybe going back to
the chords too.
Yeah.
The chords are changing, and the music is like, it felt like Disneyland, but an emotional roller coaster ride or something. And that sounds weird, but it's just a good emotional record for me, and I hope people connect with it like I do, because it's a good
when I heard
record.
it straight away, I said to Matty Hainsey, I said, that's a banger.
Yeah, man,
you know?
It's catchy, and you know, it just keeps going over and over, right on time, right on time.
Yeah.
So when you finish listening to it, it's definitely probably gonna be stuck in your head.
To get someone like Flo-Rida on it, obviously he's had massive, along with yourself, massive hits, and you guys just come out and just go bang, here it is.
Yeah.
How was that? How was it difficult getting him involved as well?
Well, I've always wanted to work with Flo-Rida, and he's been a friend of the family for a long time, him and E-Class and the whole team. I just needed to have a record that made sense, that was big enough for him to
get out,
to consider it.
Yeah.
And so I sent him the record, fingers crossed, you know what I'm saying? I ran into him in LA at the restaurant, and I was like, this is my chance. Like, I'm gonna just tell him I'm gonna sing the song. I sent him the song, and I was just looking at my email to see what he thought, and he didn't hit me back for a little while because he was probably busy, and then he hit me like, I love the song, I'm getting on it.
Yeah, that was that moment.
Yeah, and so then from there it was pretty much just God moving it through. Once he got on it, Designer Doubt got on it, Brandy was already on it, we was there when we was just writing it. And now we here in London, you know what I'm saying? So it's time for us to just work it, and then it's on, you know, it's on the people to want to take it to the next level with us.
No, I think it's definitely one that's gonna go into the next level, because like I said, that song is, when I heard it, it brought back that club feeling, that club vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That summer out there in you know, Ibiza or somewhere like that. You know, that's what it reminded me of. And obviously Flo-Rida is renowned for that kind of sound. We're gonna check out Ray J's new video, Right on Time, here on Black Steel TV.
You have a new message from Flo-Rida.
Just wanna look you in the eyes. I'm coming home to you. Right on time. I've been waiting so long to see you smile. I know you need me now. Right on time. 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 Right on time.
right with you. Don't need no rollie, that Richard Mille on my wrist or that big bang. I just wanna look in your eyes. We be like Prince in the time, like a wine face rolling, you shine, baby. Killing them all of the time, incredible. You do them yachts, get rid of them boats. That's for them thoughts. Say you ain't gon' stop me when I catch a vibe. Are you ready? Cause baby, I'm ready to go. Like what a surprise.
Just wanna look you in the eyes. Coming home to you. Right on time. I've been waiting so long to see you smile. I know you need me now. Right on time.
But you know, Ray, just going back a step, obviously you come through Love and Hip Hop, and personally I'm a fan of Love and Hip Hop, and obviously knowing your music and knowing who you are.
Yeah.
But what I love about where you are right now is the evolution, is the change. I just want to talk about how life was for you at the beginning of Love and Hip Hop to where you are now.
Oh, I was a mess at the beginning of Love and Hip Hop. The first season I was bad. My moral values was horrible, fam.
Low.
It was like when but it was like watching the first season, I was like, yo.
You actually watched it back?
Yeah, because you don't, when you first do the first season, you don't know you shoot a lot of stuff and then it comes out later and you're like, yo, I did that, I said that, I represent, like, I'm horrible.
Yeah.
I'm a terrible person, you know? It's like, but I gotta just make some adjustments. I gotta apologize to people I'm doing this to and just be real and just try to change it and make these right adjustments. And so every season I would watch myself and I would be disgusted at certain things I did or said, and I would say, okay, there's no reason to get paranoid and there's no reason to be more of a villain.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because before I used to just go,
was that a conscious effort that you made by
I'm
yourself?
gonna be more of a villain. I mean, when I was younger, but after a while, you know, I got my mom, you got your wife, you got the baby coming, and even before then, you just want people to love you and love what you do naturally. And so you make a lot of these mistakes and then you realize it and then you change and you be public and you be apologetic about the things you did. And that's what matters. That matters the most. Like you can make some mistakes, you could do somebody wrong. They might not ever deal with you again, but at least extend the courtesy to say, I'm sorry.
I messed up.
I messed up. And if you do give me another chance, it'll never happen again.
And I think that was, you know, we talk about the word evolution a lot, but that's what I saw from where you was then to where you are now. I mean, some of the mistakes that you've made, some of the arguments and some of the things you just said yourself you've done. But the young Ray J would have never apologized.
No, because
he would have gone and poured more fuel on the fire.
I wasn't listening to people. They were trying to tell me certain things, like I would do something edgy and it'll work, and I'd be like, okay, so I told y'all this edge was gonna get them. But now let's go. Now they're like, okay, so let's go to a bigger phase and show them something else you can do. I'm like, nah, I'm in the club. I'm turning up. I want all the songs like that. And so you start doing that, and then you start seeing how people register to that and how you don't balance out different places and different talents that you have, and you end up losing, and then you come back and you win. And then you make the same mistake again because you stop listening, because you get
so you start feeling yourself.
And you lose again because God gonna keep hitting you with it no matter what. So then I start to realize, okay, I got it out of my system. I don't regret what I did because it helps me get to where I'm at. And as long as you get somewhere in a positive place from the stuff you did, then it's a blessing. So I'm blessed to be able to do the show. And watch myself, because what if I was just doing it and couldn't even see myself?
No, and that's the worst thing. And
so you just doing it, and you just dying out. And so I watched myself and I said, I gotta do better. And every time I seen a season, I would get better, but then I would still do something, and I would get better.
You still throw a curveball in there now and again.
You get me, so I just, you know, at some point I gotta just stop and go, let me just figure out what's wrong. Being unfaithful is wrong. It's horrible.
Well, you talk about being unfaithful, but Princess had to endure a lot of stuff with you.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I wasn't faithful. Had these reasons why I was doing stuff. And the first thing you got to do is just be faithful to your girl. Like that's for certain men, it's impossible to do. I could tell you I'm faithful right now, and you would probably go, yeah, he probably got.
I'm probably giving a side eye.
He probably got one or two. You know, and that's from all the stuff that I did. So It's not for me to try to prove it, it's for me to continue to live it.
Yeah.
And as the years go by, if you keep living it and being consistent, they will get it.
But I think now the consistencies come from the evolution of you.
Absolutely, and I still got a long way to go.
Yeah.
I'm just saying consistency matters. I'm still new, but I'm in another phase where I realize that I gotta be the man of the family, but also make sure the family is loved
Secure.
and respected.
Yeah.
You know.
So Princess, she must be one hell of a woman to be able to put up the young Ray J and the Ray J that she knew and met back then and to where you are now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Princess for a little bit because I think she deserves some airtime.
Absolutely, she's tough, you know. And
Because when I was watching them shows, I'm thinking, Ray, stop.
Yeah,
this is the one, and you're messing this shit up. What you doing?
And I knew she was the one, and it became a point where she was about to roll. I was like, all right, you know.
At that point, that's when it hit you when she said, I'm out.
It hit me when we wasn't together, and I started to realize what was important, because then it just got repetitive. The just same old thing every day. Different women, different turn up, different, and it's all the same thing. So why not focus on one thing and make that the same thing every day?
There you go.
Yep, so that's what she did, man, and she's out here with me. We go every day. Everywhere I go, she goes, you know what I'm saying? And she does her business while I'm doing mine, but she's a real soldier, man, and I love her.
So you feel that family unit and having that team behind you is really helped in terms of how you've evolved as a person?
Yeah, just having a woman that won't stand for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
and that's the difference, right?
She not playing. She right now about everything. I don't care if she was wrong. Look, you was
right,
wrong then, but I saw something right about it.
Yeah.
So you right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I hear that. I hear that. You know, but you know, so we spoke about Princess and how she's helped you evolve. Has that also brought into that evolution? Has that also stepped into your life as a business person now? Because I want to talk about that. Because I'm seeing, I'm hearing, I'm reading some of the stuff that you're doing through your deals. You know, I think for me that's amazing. You know, you got your Raycon, your Ratetronics, and all these other brands that's attached to you.
Yeah.
And if I'm being honest with you, Ray, the Ray J that I met and I knew back coming through Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
For me to see where you are now, I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed, and you do right by people, God'll do right by you.
Yeah.
And I'm not no preacher or nothing, and it's not a religious or this, you know, let me give you some good advice because this is what I'm doing. It's not that. It's just I started doing right, and when I started doing right, good things started to happen.
So when you say you started doing right, you started doing right in terms of your day-to-day life, and
as far as being right to my woman.
Sure.
That's it. It's like my day-to-day lives was good. I'm always on point with TV shows and being on time and taking care of business. That's gonna always be right because that's what I know how to do it, my job.
Sure.
If I'm hired, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a hell of a job. But being right to the woman that you love and to your family, that's the most important. And then all these other things just start to happen to you. And you're like, okay, well just let me just stay in my bubble and continue to be right. Which is not hard to do. You just gotta do it.
But I think you say it's not hard to do, but some people can't do it.
Because
some
they don't
people need
wanna
people
do it.
around them to gas them up and to fuel that flame.
Some people just don't wanna do it.
Yeah.
Because all you gotta do is do it.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's what I started to see, like, you know, let me get engaged. Before I get engaged, I gotta at least be 1000% faithful for a full year.
Yeah.
Or what's the point?
Yeah. Otherwise you're back to square one.
So I had to train myself to learn how to do that, because you go from being an extreme turned up player to just trying to switch it. You gotta take time out and learn how to do it. And once I did it, I kept doing it, and then I'm like, I'm done. 60 days, 90 days, then it's a habit.
Then it's a habit.
Then a year, then you just don't even look a woman in the eye no more. You looking like, yeah, you good, girl? And she right here, like, okay, got you. All right, see you later. You know, it's a habit. So you just gotta, if you're ready for the next phase, you train yourself and then you just work through it.
So do you think that's helped you in the business front as well? Because I want to talk about the deal you've done of late.
Yeah.
Raycon, £31 million deal you did, and it's got projections to go even bigger than that. Let's just talk about the business side of it, because obviously when I'm listening to you talk, it sounds like you're in a happy place now.
Yeah.
So therefore you're able to put your energy into other areas and make it more beneficial to you and your family.
Yeah, just, you know, the Ratetronics, I started out with the scooty bikes and the electric transportation. We did well for 4 years. I got with a new team, Cowboy Wholesale, and they acquired Ratetronics. We changed it to Raycon Global. We got a nice financing deal to just build the staff, buy more inventory, learn how to work, you know, with new people in new countries to get our sales up, but make sure that, you know, our evaluations start to grow too. So, you know, we put a lot of money into the company and it's starting to turn around. We had the Scooty bikes popping. Yeah. Now we have the E50 Raycon earbuds that are selling out crazy. Like, I thought it was gonna be about the electric transportation, but now the earbuds is starting to go into a place that I never thought they were gonna go. Cause I've always—
That's always the way sometimes.
I've always respected Beats by Dre because they had the big headphones on lock.
Right.
So I'm not gonna step into there, but I still got those on for sale, along with 20 other items. But the earbuds, I started to change the colors, have the microphone work good, the bass is popping. Yeah. You in your ear and you like locked in, you taking care of the baby, changing diapers, she's sleeping, you still jamming. You know what I'm saying? Somebody call you, hello, what's poppin'? Yeah. You know, you inside the earbuds, and so now they taking off way more than electric transportation is.
Where did that come from then, Ray?
It just came.
What's the process behind that?
Well, you know, you got 20 items, you got a team of people, and you out trying to figure out what's gonna be the next wave of the future, what's gonna be the next, you know, thing that people are gonna wanna buy. So you trying different things, and that was the one that people started to gravitate to. And you know, about 4 months ago, we started to look at the sales, and they started to go up, and then they went up, and then they went through the roof, and then they went beyond the roof, and then we said, okay, well now we gotta
run to something now.
Well, we gotta shift our focus from Scooty bikes. You can still buy them. We got mini bikes for the kids. They come in all different shapes and sizes and prices now. But whatever's doing the most and building your company's evaluation up, even if it's 8 figures or 9 figures, into 10, that's what we have to put our focus on. So now we're trying to be the #1 headphone company under $100 because they only $79.
Under $100?
Yeah, you go to any other spot, Apple, Samsung, it's like $150 to $350.
Oh, good.
And I walked in the store like, this is expensive for some headphones. I can do better. I could do a better product. I can make it cooler. I can make it fun and focus on this wave. And then, you know, the surfboard started to surf, and I'm surfing the wave, and it's a blessing. I get up every day at Raycon Global. We got our main store in New York. You know, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. That's the time. We work on holidays. Nobody gets off. It's 365 days a week.
It has to be.
And that's what Mr. Lee and Ray Lee and everybody has instilled in me, just as in business, to just stay on it. And you know, it goes up and down, and then it goes way up. Then you might hit a recession, so you got to plan for it and then try to go up past that. So it's just business. But again, the family is what does it, because I take care of my family, and then I go back and I work. And if you don't know me, like, so you about to go party tonight, and you about to go, and I'm like, fam, I don't party. I work all day and all night. When I leave the club, if I'm hosting it or performing, I go probably back to the rehearsal because I felt like it didn't go right. So I'm just focused on work, and as long as you focus on that and family, I mean, you got a good shot at being successful.
So when you started this brand, did you have to, because I know what it's like in business, right? And sometimes you can come up with a great product or a great idea, but no one ain't gonna take it seriously unless if you put your own funds behind it. Was you ever faced with a situation like that?
I put all my money up. I mean, I had a little bit left, but it wasn't a lot. I put it all up, and for the Scooty bikes, I bought like 500 Scooty bikes. They like, you know, we sell them for $1,200, but even wholesale, it was expensive. I gave out 350 of them.
Just gave out?
Well, I gave them to like Diddy, Steph Curry, Justin Bieber, and the—
So just your regular dudes?
Well, a list of names of people. Yeah, because I use my relationships and the independent music business side of things that I've been running, and I took it there, and then people loved the product, and it started to pick up. Got a little excited and bought 5 or 6 retail stores, which is a mistake. And I had all the stores and different companies that had— Miami was yellow, Hoboken, New Jersey was like wooden. It was a disaster, because if I'm not there, it doesn't accumulate the sales that it does in your flagship store. So I lost a lot of money. As I'm making it, I lost it all. Like, and I'm like, damn, okay, I made a mistake. And then you run into a spot where you like, okay, I'm gonna have to quit because I'm spending all my money I'm making on this other stuff on this.
I've got a family to think about.
And I'm losing. And as I'm going down, I'm just like, I gotta just stay with it. And then out of nowhere, you meet somebody that believes and that goes, you know what, we got it from here. And you go, okay, I've heard that plenty of times. Yeah. You get in the meeting, you about to sign, you go home, you celebrate, and then now we're gonna pass. All these things happen, and then you get you happy, you depressed, you happy, and then one of them really sticks, and that was Cowboy Wholesale.
And they came right on time.
They came right on time. And then even then with the deal, because I took all the money and put it back into products, like, and put it back into the company, because I didn't want to go buy some cars and stuff. I did all that, which is a blessing.
Of course.
Because
you got out your system, right?
Because if I didn't, I would have tried to go all the way with it. So I just put it back into the project and just stay working and staying humble, and things are now starting to evolve. Now though, after 5 years, things are starting to pick up, so it takes time. Like I almost went all the way broke, you know?
So in terms of that 5 years you just spoke about, in terms of the hardship that you faced, what kept you going? What kept you believing that this was the right product and this was the right way for me to go?
I just don't quit. Like I don't quit. Like I think mind over matter. So my mind is stronger than anything around with God in the forefront. Like anything, it makes it all happen. So I just kept believing. And then, you know, again, faith is very powerful. Yeah. You don't know when it's coming. You like, man, I'm down, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, something happens. Yeah. So you could be sad for 25 days or 2 years, and then you still have faith, though. And eventually, with hard work, it's happening. And anything can happen. It's gonna be good in bad times, but again, we just pushing through. We seeing some great numbers. The evaluation is solid, and with these earbuds, with the Raycon E50s, we up 8,000% from 5 months ago.
That's unbelievable.
Not 800, 8,000, and growing. 8,000%. I don't even believe it.
So Dre's got to look out?
I don't think Dre got to look out because he's chilling. He already got his paper, you know what I'm saying?
Dre's chilling.
But for us, we did it different because it was independent. It was from the ground up, our own money. Like we taking these risks with survival. Yeah. You know, Dre had already put in his work. Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Jimmy Iovine.
He had the brand already, Jimmy Iovine.
Whether the headphones came out or not, Dre. Sell. Well, he was Dre. He's already Dre. Good. Eminem, just with Eminem, Dre's good. Yeah. So this is just more, and he deserved it. So for us, we just have a different model. Like we up 8,000%, and we only selling online. We don't even want to target retail stores yet because. Online.
You've been there with the scooter bikes?
Not even big retailers now. Yeah. I would never buy my own retail stores no more because now I'm the wholesaler. Sure. I sell them wholesale to vendors. But, you know, again, Walmart, Target, you know, all of those people we looked forward to working with, we put them on hold because online is popping. Yeah. RayconGlobal.com.
Yeah, that RayconGlobal.com, that's the new wave.
Yep, and God is good. It's all from God.
So, Ray, listen, obviously you're in my city.
Yeah?
Yeah?
I'm definitely in your city.
You're right on time, in my city.
Yeah.
You follow football?
The NFL?
Soccer?
The NFL?
No, not NFL.
Nah, I really don't follow. I follow my friends that's in sports, that I know that's my homies. But I be so busy, I ain't got time to watch nobody else play no games, fam. I can't.
Oh, Ray, if you're in London,
I would go to a game.
Well, we're gonna do that then.
Let's go.
We're gonna have to go because football for us is like, you know.
Listen, you know how in baseball they let you throw the first pitch? Let me kick the first kick.
we don't quite have that here.
Y'all don't kick the first kick?
No,
I'm tripping.
Not even the mascots kick the first.
I kick it.
No, you can kick it, but you might get jumped on
so just kick it in the stadium.
You might see Ray J on the big screen.
So I don't want to do that, but
yeah, you're in London. You gotta come to a football match.
I would love to, fam.
Yeah,
I'll make time.
You know about any teams here,
fam? I only know about Raycon and Right on Time right now because I'm stuck in a bubble, fam. Okay. I know about the teams, but I ain't gonna say nothing about nothing.
Team we're gonna get.
What y'all about to get?
We're getting Arsenal.
Y'all getting Arsenal?
Yeah, I'm Arsenal. So that's the first game I'm gonna take you to.
I play the video game sometimes.
Oh, FIFA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, y'all getting Arsenal.
Yeah, that's what we are. That's my team, Arsenal.
That team on the video game is one of the best teams.
Yeah. Listen,
you cheating when you playing with that team. Yeah. It's coming here?
We used Arsenal just down the road, about 20 minutes from here.
Wow.
Yeah, so we'll go to a game.
Come on, fam.
I'm gonna make you a customary Arsenal fan.
And
so
then
anytime you're in London, hit me up and we're going.
I'm gonna make custom Arsenal Raycon Global E50 headphones.
I can open the door for you for
the Arsenal team.
Yeah, we got that.
Run that.
Yeah, we we got you.
They could be playing soccer with the earpieces in, like, you good, kick it over to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm listen.
Oh, that's what we got to do.
Whatever y'all want to do, man, I would appreciate it.
That's it, you heard it first on Black Steel TV. Ray J is going to be an Arsenal fan, going to come over to the Emirates, the home of football, with myself.
Yeah, Raycon Global Custom Arsenal E50 earbuds. Hello?
That's the new wave.
Yeah.
Ray, listen, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you, brother. God
More
bless.
Success. Listen, I'm rooting for you.
Thank
Love
you, brother.
the evolution.
Thank you, man.
Love to the family and everyone.
Appreciate you, my brother. Salute to you. Right on time, y'all. Y'all
Right
go get it on
Listen,
Spotify, on YouTube, every radio station. Hit it, get it popping. You know, that's our single for the new Redemption movie. I hope y'all like the song. We got more to come.
Just before you go, Ray, are you gigging out anywhere? Where can your fans come and see you?
We just finished doing a crazy showcase in Camden at Fest, and everybody came out. Salute to everybody that showed love. And we doing some more stuff in Liverpool, in Birmingham, Manchester. Damn, I know the cities.
Yeah.
You see me? You see it?
Yeah. You're gonna be enjoying it.
Yeah. So I've been driving everywhere around here. I don't even have an Uber or nothing. I hop in the car and drive everywhere. And
how you finding the driving over here?
I'm from here.
There you go.
I'm a Brit now. You understand that? And if you see me in the street whipping, scoot, I'll shout back.
There you go, Ray J.
Yeah, firm. Love, brother.
Man. Thank you very much for your time.
Anytime,
Peace.
brother. Just wanna look you in the eyes. I'm coming home to you. Right on time. I've been waiting so long to see you smile. I know you need me now. Right on time. 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 Right on time.
It's Mr. International.
Right on time.
If only you know how much time I'm right with you. Don't need no rollie, that Richard Mille on my wrist or that big bang you do. I just wanna look in your eyes. We be like Chris in the time, like a wine face rolling, you shine, baby. Killing them all of the time, incredible. You do them yachts, get rid of them boats. That's for them thoughts. Say you ain't gonna stop me when I catch a vibe. Are you ready? Cause baby, I'm ready to go. Like what a surprise.
Just wanna look you in the eyes. I'm coming home to you. Right on time. I've been waiting so long to see you smile. I know you need me now.